Hail and well met, everyone. Captain Deadeye is back with you this morning with more World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Dwarf Paladin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for clicking on the video. I really do hope you're enjoying this playthrough, and we are back with Dragonflight. So far, I've really enjoyed our playthrough. I picked up right where we left off in our last episode, and we are going to head over here to the Ruby Pools and meet Scalecracker Keep, to Scalecracker Keep. So see what happens over here. Looks like it's under attack. The Golden Dragon Goblet. That's a bonus objective. Nice. So I need to kill the Blizzard. Hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. If you could, please like the video below. It helps us get the word out there. Creating content gets more people to watch the videos and spread the word. So I really do appreciate it. This ore's up in a tree. Man, they have got some issues. Look at this. It's just floating in midair. They need to fix some of this stuff. Man, this was terrible launch. Jeez. Hey, we leveled up. Look at that. 61. Alright, I know what I'm going to grab as far as talents. I'm going to grab... I want Final Verdict, so we're going to grab, or could you Divine Toll? I think I want to grab this, because I want Final Verdict. I really enjoyed that attack. It's fun. It's good stuff. I was clicking the wrong button. Oh, it's like a lava pool that's sucking me in. There we go. Mag Mammoth. Haha. What's up, Magma? It's Mag Mammoth. That's pretty sweet. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. That thing's powerful. Jeez. Take a seat. Right, let's go up here and see if I can find this goblet. Where is it? I may need flying to get to it. Is it below me? Nope, there it is. Sweet. We got a supply cache or something, it said. It's a toy. Display your wealth in the world by leaving riches in your wake. I still can't believe that's floating in midair. Like, come on, guys. Blizzard's got to get their act together, man. That's ridiculous. we're 82% here with these guys. Dragon Hunter Igdorin. Igdorin. Yeah, so far I found 3 mines. One I couldn't, or 3 veins. One I couldn't mine because I didn't have Dragonflight or Dragon Isles mining yet. The second one was high above me in a rock, and the third one was floating in midair, and I can't reach it. So that's no fun. Alright, here we go. We clean this tower for our leaders. Head up to join them. Here comes Raytheon. And I love how he's flying like...
Champion! Good news from the outpost, I hope. Do you trust me?
It does my heart well to hear such good news from Dragonheart Outpost during such a terrible time. The refugees will be safe at the life pools, even if the Desjardins would not raise arms against the might of Queen Alexstrasza herself. Even the Desjardins.
Every action has consequences.
Killjoy. Ah yes, I saw the leader of these giants headed back from a raid shortly after I arrived. She's celebrating their victory somewhere within the camp. It would be a shame if someone interrupted her reveries. If you don't you think?
Learn from the past.
While Celestra and I attracted their eyes above, shadows crept through the defenses. My agents, the Black Talon, are keeping an eye and an ear throughout the keep. Meet them and let them know that you are on our side. They'll give you some valuable information on our enemies. Black Talon intel.
As are all 3. We will draw their eyes above for you. That should give you some cover. We will meet you at a forward position when you've done some good work.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find this rare over here as well. Dragon Hunter Igdorin. There's a few guys around here. Oh, there he is. Pull him out of the lava, folks. That worked. And I need to heal. Talonstalker Kavia.
Interesting. The red Dragonflight wasn't ready for the surprise attack. The Jaredin seemed to be hoping for a tougher fight next time.
Okay. Do I go up? No, I think I go around this way. This lava and stuff is really cool. How it's flowing down the mountain.
If you're here for him, you're the Jaredin consider
Right.
the outpost a
And
well-earned
left.
victory against their ancient foes. They're already talking about another raid, and another, and another. It seems this is just the beginning.
A lot of way in here. Come here, meat grinders, Sotak. The Obsidian Citadel. At a glance, it seems that the internal communications between Desjardins camps, the word Obsidian Citadel leaped out to you. Perhaps Raytheon would be interested in seeing this. Wait, there was a chest right here. Where did it go? There was a chest right there. Okay, alright, here's left.
This better be important. The Jaredin were ancient foes of the dragons for a good reason. They're formidable fighters. The dragons left and the Jaredin seized the moment. And they don't seem like they want to give it back.
Thanks. Oh, he's up here this time.
I have been expecting you.
The Jardin seem to have no shortage of bodies to throw in our way. Perhaps this blow will give them pause. Well done, friend. All right, let's see. I don't think I have anything here, so we'll take that.
The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed.
That is troubling, to say the least. Yet another reason to fight them.
Never
A
let your
treat.
guard down.
I love seeing the minds of my enemies. It helps me strike fast, seek truth. Strikes fast, strike true. Let's see. The city and citadel. No.
Until next, the Jaredin scheme to claim the Obsidian Citadel, the Black Dragonflight's seat of power. Enough of this.
Patience, Rathian.
Veteran
I will have the
reinforcements.
luxury of patience when they are scoured from my home.
Commander Linthrak was insightful, as always. We need the help of our most veteran guards to stop their threat. Rallying them was the perfect task for a young cadet like Cindrix, but she may need support. Cindrix's path will take her towards the west, which may have been overwhelmed by the rising threat. They need our aid. They need aid as well. Take this concoction and give them your support.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
All right, let's see if. Oh, look, my first deposit I can actually mine. Look at that. It's amazing. All right. Injured ruby color. All right, so we got to heal these guys as we go here. Here's Caretaker Vinstraws again.
Waters flow again.
Fighting fire with water. In all my years attending to the lava elementals, I have never seen them act like this. We can barely keep them contained in the cave. Do you have a minute to spare? We'll hold the exit while you thin their numbers inside. Here, take this bottled water elemental with you. I always carry a few spare bottled water elementals when I'm looking at the lava elementals. Natural enemies make for good distractions.
Until we meet again.
Wow, these guys are hard. I have some water. Molten Severite deposit. That's cool. It's like going in the lava. Cool. Study to increase your knowledge of Dragonol's mining knowledge by 1. Well, that's cool. Requires Dragonol mining 25. Am I on fire? Like, what's happening here?
I hope to see them return.
Okay. Observatory outpost.
The waters.
Cindric stopped by and rushed through. That one is Whirlwind. I like her.
Until we meet again.
Chasing Cindrix. Cadet Cindrix came through here not long ago. She relayed Commander Linthrak's orders for all Draconid to rally back at the life pools. Our whole defensive regiment set off in that direction not long after, but our scouts were out on patrol in the old ruins. So she headed there to rally them too. Find Cindrix at the Conservatory ruins.
Cadet
In the Lifebinder
Cindrix
Conservatory
is
ruins.
showing some real promise with her eager attitude. She will be leading her own regiment if she continues this way.
I can't see it up there. Unless it's behind this rock up here. No, it's way up there. I need dragon riding to get it. Which is a good question, because I thought I learned dragon riding within like the first 30 minutes of playing, but that hasn't happened yet either.
Over here, and stay low. It is up to me to help. Saving the eggs is all that matters.
Our ambush was a success. The convoy yielded enough eggs to begin. Go now. Infuse them with the elements. Wash away the stain of order. Work quickly. Outsiders have come ashore. We cannot let them interfere.
We must save the eggs. This is my
Chasing
calling.
Cindrix. I haven't read anything in the archives about Primalist stealing dragon eggs before. This is bad. Very
I
bad.
will protect them. This
Future
is my
of the
calling.
flights. There is no higher charge given to a Draconid than their graduation, upon their graduation, than to defend every single dragon egg with their lives. This is why we train, why we exist. I can no longer hide and observe, Gagron. By stealing and infusing these eggs, the Primalists threaten the entire future of the Dragonflights. We are vastly outnumbered, but will you stand by my side? Will you save to fight the Dragonflights?
Saving the eggs is
Red
all
and
that
Tooth and
matters.
Claw. Commander Linthrak Lethanak warned us recruits that he had received reports of the Storm Eater Razageth escaping her prison. It seems her servants have followed her in her wake, threatening all that we hold dear. They move quickly. These ruins were reported to be abandoned during their last patrol. We must stop the Primalist here, for the Lifebinder, for all the Dragonflights.
I will protect them. If even a single
The
dragon
Library of
egg
Alex
is in
Strauss.
danger,
The pages on this book
we
are charred.
cannot
The Primalists seem to
remain
be
in the
burning the
shadows.
ancient tomes found here, putting the Dragonflight's very history in peril. It is as if the Primalists want to erase the Dragonflights from history. Save what you can. Okay, so let's get started.
Not this. Not the deserved battle. I am sorry.
Sorry, little dudes.
Stay away from those primal conjuras. small one and be at peace.
Actually, there's a rare up here too
These
that we'll work
eggs
our way
are our
toward.
future. Saving the eggs is all that matters.
There it is, all the way up there. That's, again, any Dragonflight. Oh, lava frog. That's funny. Look at that guy. Hornswogg. Definitely not getting my... I thought I had expected to get my proc heals like I used to, but no, I'm not getting anything. There's the rare over there. See if we can make it over there to him. Or somebody else kills him. I like how all the rares are bonus objectives too. That's cool. But I wish there was bonus objective areas. Well, I mean there are, but alright, so.
It is up to me to help. These eggs are our future.
Alright, so we finished that. Cindrix looks shaken, is clearly shaken by what she had to do. Death is only mercy left to those poor whelplings.
This is my calling.
Something here to pick up. Find out what that is. Nope.
We must
All right.
save the eggs.
Cindrix pats out a lingering flame on her armor. We've done what we could, what was needed.
I will protect them.
So we got a Dragon Isle artifact. Common artifact. The cataloger. Jakes at the base of camper will reward any artifact. Alright, sweet. Leave those down here so I don't accidentally sell them or something. There's a book.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
Is there another book in here? It looks like it. Oh, it's above me. There it is. Alright.
It is up to me to help.
Our history will survive.
This is my
A
calling.
last hope. A whole brood of whelplings lost. Cindrix straightens her back and sticks her chin up. There is one more location we have not checked yet. The large ritual site where the proto-dragon dropped off the eggs. Let us charge their cruel defenses together, Gagron, and save what we can.
I will protect them. Follow me. We'll charge the ritual site together.
Oh, that guy's over there now. Didn't I just kill this guy? I might as well just kill him again. Do it right.
save the eggs. Stay behind me. I will endure the conduit's flame while you grab the egg. For the life binder!
Oh, a conduit.
Now! Grab the egg! Get it up! For the flight!
Oh, don't kill her.
For
Well, that sucks.
the future.
I liked her. Run, little legs. Run, 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 run. Oh, there's another quest here.
Aspects. Is that a dragon egg? I will summon the Major Domo at once.
What is the emergency, Askra? Has the enemy... By the life binder! Is that an egg? We call the strong to protect the weak.
Is that? For the benefit of the Queen, we safeguarded our precious eggs to protect the future of all dragonflights. The primalists do not simply threaten pain or anguish with their actions. They threaten us with extinction. I must inform our Queen at once. Ride with Major Dormo Celestra to the Ruby Life Shrine. Alright, so there's a quest up there that I haven't done yet. Maybe we'll come back and do that later.
I will await you.
Oh, okay, so let me go see what this is
Life
really quick.
binder be with you.
The Isles have awakened.
A 2-for-1 deal. Greetings, adventurer. Say you look like the kid person. Could you give me a hand? Askra and I are charged with watching over this tower, which is in what I like to call an exciting state of pre-renovation. The problem is, when we started repairs, the local earth elementals attacked us. So I thought, Zephyrin, why not take care of the earth elementals and get some building materials at the same time? Which is where you come in. Could you help? Obtain building materials from the earth elementals. All right, so let's not do that yet. I bet that I'll take this egg to Alex Strauss, and then she gives me dragon riding. So let's find that out.
What is your need? Very well. Just this once. Hold on tight, if you can. The tenders alerted me as soon as a caravan of eggs went missing. But to see what had happened to them... Our flight has endured many blows over the years. We had just started to recover. And now this. The Red Dragonflight was charged with nurturing life.
Oh, Ruby Life Pools. There's the instance.
We must stop the Primalists. We must stop the Proto-Dragons.
Welcome to the Ruby Life Shrine, champion.
Oh, Alex Strauss.
I am glad my Major Domo has brought you to me safely. But what brings you here so urgently? From pain
Offered
we
to rescue
draw
it to Queen
strength.
Alex.
What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools. Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place.
I like the
the
frog.
ruby oathstone,
Dragon frog.
the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power. There are so many things we left behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights
and renew the 5 Oathstones. And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored. All life is worth saving.
This is dire, but our fight has suffered many tragedies over the years. We shall endure.
Life endures.
Alright, so we're in the Valdraken Accord.
Fair skies.
The mandate
and
of the Red.
strong
Our calling is
winds.
care and compassion. We aid the other flights not only for their own sake, but for the sake of Dragonkind as a whole. Perhaps speaking with the Dragon Spawn here at the Ruby Life Shrine will help you understand us further.
The red dragonflight.
One thing you may
will
have
protect
dragon
this
riding. Here we
world.
go. One thing you may have already discovered about this place: the Dragon Isles are vast. Some of the Drakes have intense interest in exploring every corner and secret hiding
Through
place of this
their
renewed
eyes,
land.
you may
Even those
come
places
to
that are not readily
understand
reached from
our
the ground.
calling.
They are eager for a second set of eyes to aid them on their journey, and in trade will bear a rider across the lands. Speak with Lord Androstraz here in the Ruby Life Shrine. Ruby Life Shrine. He will explain more of what they intend.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
All right, so we get dragon riding. Sweet.
I have lived to see
Ruby
them
Life Calling.
return.
Gagron, how fortunate you are here. We are about to begin a life calling ceremony and would be honored if you assisted us. A dragon spawn's calling is very special. Some become masterful gardeners, while others care for particular wildlife. These young dragon spawn have finished their training and are ready to take on their first callings. I know they would be thrilled to have you participate. When you are ready, please present each of them with the items on the table.
May the flights protect us. Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Oh, she's the innkeeper too. Okay, so let's pick up live calls to you, Akora. I accept this calling. I promise to care for the gardens of the life pools as best as I can. By my rake, all the flowers shall be beautiful and all the fruit delicious. Life calls to you, Daskros, caretaker of the Hornstriders. I accept this calling. My beaky friends will not have nothing to worry about with me as their wrangler. I mean caretaker. Life calls to you, Laztak, Whelp Tender. I accept this calling. But what do I do with the watering can? What does the watering can have to do with it? Just as saplings must be carefully nurtured by gardeners, so too must the whelps be cared for if they are to blossom into their full potential. You will learn in time. Lastrak nods with great understanding, then smiles a little. Life calls to you, Keshki. I accept this calling. With a jar of fireflies, I shall care for all the frogs, big and small.
I never gave up hope.
A calling can change throughout the dragon spawn's life, but we must each cherish our first greatly. Thank you again for participating in this
May the
ceremony.
waters
Oh wow,
protect
good
you.
quests. Hornstrider Havoc. Hornstriders, they've gotten bone-breaking beaks, fast legs for getting away from danger, and they can eat anything in the Isles. This calling's the easiest around, but it's just me and my favorite big birds spending time together. If anything comes up and I know how to wrangle all the Isle critters. Would you mind helping me with the Hornstrider plateaus up north? It would get an extra pair of hands while getting set up. I wouldn't mind an extra pair of hands while getting set up.
Again.
Garden party. I've been tending to this garden for years, preparing for the day I'd finally accept my life calling. That day is here. Now that day is here. I love flowers and trees. I love flowers and all trees and plants, even the bugs that live amongst them. I can feel nature's spirit, the great dragon spirit, while I tend the garden. There is one thing left to do. I'm going to invoke great dragon spirit, just like the legends. Akora smiles brightly. Maybe down in the garden by the pool where her bones rest. I'll explain more there.
Go with the aspects.
Nursery direction. I'm so grateful that Lastak has accepted the calling of the whelp tender, especially given how many of the precious little things are teething right now. Beyond that, the nursery gardens are admittedly facing challenges. The whelps are stressed and the tenders are more stressed than usual. please, whenever you spare a moment, help find me in the garden below, and we could use your help as well.
Go with the aspects.
All right.
I never gave up. Each egg requires careful supervision to reach their full potential. We provide
Zias.
that care.
I like this dragon's name. Axel.
The Isles welcome you. The blue Dragonflight has endured terrible losses as of late. We must help them recover.
Alchemy trainer, enchanting supplies, blacksmith and engineering supplies.
What service may I offer?
May as well repair while I'm here. Geometric master architecture, unique equipped toolkit engineering. I have a gnomish arming knife, so I don't need that.
Thank
right
you,
now.
hero.
Here's another quest. Lilistraza. Friend on the men. Happy Duck got hurt while we were flying around. He was doing so good and then I hit a tree. Lilistraza gestures mournfully at the damaged duck plushie on her head. His stuffing is falling out, his feathers are all bent, and one of his eyes is gone. No, can you help fix Happy Duck? Collect 5 soft ruby feathers, 3 scraps of fabric, and 1 glass bead from around the ruby life shrine to help repair Happy. Okay, we can do that. There's a glass bead for his eye.
It is good to see you,
Give me
hero.
fair scraps of fabric.
Hoth Hadan Shi. It is good to see you, hero. Our fire cleanses. Alex Strasser sees you.
We serve life.
There's the fabric I need. Hidden Horn Swag Horde. Is that below me? I'm guessing it may be there. I bet I have to have dragon riding to get to it. That's my guess. Profession Equipment Specialist.
Greetings, traveler.
How may I help? Limit how much I can see in my crafting equipment. Hiding my accessories. Only show my tool when crafting. Limit how much I see my gathering equipment. Limit how much I see my fishing equipment. Only show my fishing rod while fishing.
On Sheikaiju.
That's a tailoring trainer.
It has
I don't
been
need tailoring. The last egg
Have
tender.
you
Mother.
brought good tidings?
Why do you stay here if you have no eggs to breed? Hope. Okay. What do I need? Feathers? There's one. Come here, buddy. I've got everything I need, so now we gotta find out. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy.
High mountain stands.
Alright, let's fix our
Ride
little
the
duck friend.
winds.
Yes, yes, these materials should be plenty to repair your happy duck, young one. Ma Rasai smiles at you. Thank you for bringing this important matter to my attention, Gagron. It should only take a moment.
Look to the skies.
Oh, I got a lucky duck. Escort Lucky Duck for a short time. You don't want to disappoint Little Straws, do you? Alright. Is he on my head? Where is he? Oh, he is. It's like Pepe, except it's a duck. That's awesome. Cool. Alright. So we'll leave him up there. He's just hanging out for now. How do you
water
characterize it?
that feeds into the
The
ruby
mandate of the
life
red.
shrine
I hope you have grown to
flows
appreciate what
from
we
the
do.
wellspring.
What do you mean the whelplings do not want to fly? This should be second nature to them.
Oh, it's a pet. Okay. Head egg tuner.
Ouch! Careful, young one.
Training wings. The dragons were gone from the Isles for quite some time, Gagron. To tell the truth, some of our skills have atrophied as they were passed down from generation to generation. These whelps should be easy to teach, but we are having some trouble wrangling them. Say, I have seen even Major Dormo Celestra trust you with the most crucial task. Would you lend us your aid in helping one of our young?
Be
Sure.
careful out there.
Okay, I have to go over there. Oh, let's go talk to this guy about dragon riding, and then we'll come back and do this. Festra
You are
again.
welcome here.
Artisan's
Naomi
Courier.
Saka.
Adventurer, are you headed to the life shrine? Would you mind taking this invoice to Thomas Bright? He ordered a few custom-made bottles of our glass blower and has finally returned the price of materials required. He is just down the path there, likely gushing to some poor soul about how great his husband is. I'm sure he will pay you for your time. And I owe you. Grant 75 reputation with the Artisans Consortium.
Please be careful, friend. Clear skies and safe.
Oh, another quest over here. Jeez, quest everywhere. Oh, this guy's a dwarf. That's cool. Stay a while. The old dwarf doesn't react to your presence as you approach. He gazes over the landscape, deep frown set in his face. It's a pleasant view. It might be nice to take a break and watch the landscape. Sit for a while and look at the landscape. Verity straws. Listen to his stories. He glances at you and lets out a long sigh. This view, it may look beautiful to you. To me, it reminds me of how long we have been gone. I barely recognize this landscape. I grew up here when it was called the Broodlands. I used to tend the Life Shrine so many years ago. Then we left to help safeguard the mortals. Ask what it felt like to leave the Dragon Isles. The reason I am here, looking over this alien landscape, is because for such a long time I dreamed of returning here. This was my home. I never expected it would be gone for so long. We would be gone for so long. After a while, I never expected to return. How does it feel to be back? You can probably remember where you grew up, the smell of your parents' cooking, or can you remember playing with your friends who lived close by? You can never visit again, never walk the paths of your childhood. Oh, now imagine that you have forgotten how to get to your childhood home. You can never visit again, can never walk the paths of your childhood. Perhaps you think me of over-sentimental. You try living for 10,000 years, never being able to visit your home. Finally visit it only to find it completely different, and then come back to me. Although, there is enough war in this existence that maybe show you something about that after all. Maybe you do know something about that after all. 10,000 years is a long time. 10,000 years. I can barely believe it's been that long since we left. You can't imagine how awful that time was. The fear surrounded us, the sundering, the betrayal of the Black Dragonflight, the Dragon Wars. Ask about the Dragon Wars. The Dragon Wars, you may call it something different, but I was there, and that's what I call it. As the Dragonflights versus, all the Dragonflights versus the Black Dragonflight. You would think it would be an easy fight, 4 versus 1 after all, even with the Dragon Soul. The Blue Flight was nearly destroyed in Neltharian's initial strike, so 3 to 1, still great odds until you realize what it was like. What do you mean? You only know Neltharion as Deathwing, and his brood as mad, evil beings. We knew them before they fell. It wasn't some unknown menace. It wasn't some great evil looming like the Legion was. These were our friends, our loved ones. That sounds awful. It was awful, not knowing what to do, thinking that there was something you could do to snap them out of it. They were my friends, and they were killing my brothers and sisters. You had friends at the Black Dragonflight? In the Black Dragonflight? I had many friends in that Dragonflight, some as close as clutchmates. Heh, growing up, we used to play pranks on the elders. I remember one time we coated Alexstrasza's tail in honey while she slept, and, oh, what does it matter? My best friend was the Black Dragonflight. We intermingled a lot. Back in those days, not like now, where most of the flights keep to themselves. Tell me more about your friend. Isn't it funny? I can't remember her name. I can remember her face. I can remember how the light bounced off her beautiful scales, but I can't remember her name. I can remember the horror that came to my home to find her standing over the bodies of my family, practically her family. I can remember the gut-wrenching despair as I plunged my claw into her throat, and I remember the hate in her eyes as the light went out of them, but I can't remember her name. I always wondered, if I had been a better friend, could I have prevented it? Did she not feel like she could come to me as she felt the corruption starting? Evison was cleansed, but there must have been something I could have done. But she didn't come to me. She must have felt she couldn't talk to me about it. If I were a better friend, if I had told her, oh Titans, if I had told her how I felt, could it have gone differently? I loved her, and I can't remember her name. Thank you for listening to me, young one. I appreciate it more than you know. Memories. Thank you for listening to me, young one. I have a favor to ask. Don't worry, no more stories. When we left this place, I left a time capsule of sorts. Would you be able to retrieve it for me? We left it at the bottom of the Ruby Life Shrine, hidden behind one of the pillars. I hit it with a sigil. You can activate it if you see my time capsule. Lord Anastras, tell me about dragon riding.
The sky calls.
Let us get started, and don't worry, the fancy maneuvers will come later.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Let us start with how to glide with your dragon. Let us start with the basics. If you fly straight, you will wear yourself out. Use gravity as an aid to aim slightly down to fly a long distance. The rings will give you a general angle that you should be for basic gliding. First, call upon your Drake, then fly through the rings and land at the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Kalormu will reset you. Fly through the target rings and land at the target area.
Call upon your Drake companion, then drop off the edge while moving forward. You will glide to your destination.
Alright, so it's considered a mount. Renewed. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put it over there. What did that say? Dragon riding mounts are found at the top of your list. Someone... Favorite one to summon it when riding. There we go. Awesome. How to glide with your dragon. Excellent work. Going back.
How fare the winds today?
Gliding will get you where you want to go, but if you want to get there faster, diving after jumping will from somewhere will give you a speed boost. Fly through the rings to the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Kelromu will reset you.
See you up. As you aim for the ground, you'll pick up speed. Use this to fly faster, then level out to reach your destination.
Wait, weren't you just over there?
Caught a good wind streak.
How to use momentum with your dragon. Now, what if you're an obstacle where in your way? As long as you fly well, you can conserve your momentum to gain some height after a dive. When you dive, this time you will find your flight path takes you below the landing area. Use your momentum. By using your momentum, you can regain lost height at the end of the course to still land in the target area. You will find yourself stuck. Use a bronze timepiece and Kalormu will reset you.
You are doing marvelously. Finally, a dive can give you enough speed to rise up and over to a higher spot. Use your momentum to reach your destination. How fare the winds today?
Those are the basics for riding a Drake. You are doing quite well. Now, I'd like to introduce you to some of the others involved in this adventure. We have made a home for ourselves over at the Skytop Observatory. Kalormu will be able to help you guide there. Will help guide you there. Speak to him when you feel you're ready to take to the skies. See you there. Travel to the Skytop Observatory in the waking shores.
Skies and strong.
You have a bright future.
Oh, so we have to race him.
Come to the Skytop Observatory. I will introduce you to others who can provide you with information about the other wondrous things you may do with your Drake.
Oh, I love the music. That was cool. There's a glyph. Cool. There's another one up here, apparently. Where is it? I'm stuck. Sky Tower Tower. Rostrum. No! Oh, I'm not going to get it. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Need to rest this guy a minute. Love the music, dude. Alright, so if I rest for a second, it'll respawn. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's all the way up there. I see now.
The sky calls.
I suppose I was eager to show you the foundation here. You may have flown a bit too fast. My apologies. There is not too much to look for at the moment, but it has been a long time since someone inhabited these terraces. However, we will make them our home once again. Now, let us introduce you to everyone.
See you up there.
A new set of horns. Just as mortals do, dragons care very much about their appearance. Your Drake is able to change as well, according to what you find and experience. Speak to Glenasa at the Rostrum of Transformation and see for yourself. Speak to Glynsara at the Rostrum of Transformation to customize your Drake.
Keep your feet. Glynsara oversees the Rostrum of Transformation. Talk to her about how your dragon can adapt to new, unique forms.
Alright guys, so I've got to get ready for work here in just a moment, but I think I'm going to do this really quick and then we will head out.
Charmed.
Alright, so let's go over here to the rostrum. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do? Ooh, Storm Eater, that's cool. Alright, I want a different Drake instead of the renewed Proto Drake. I want to do a bronze. I think I want to do orange. Oh, I got to do... Okay, so you got to finish all these up in order to get that. Dungeon reward. Patterns are cool. Coil, no, I don't like that. I like the thorn better. Yeah. Horn color. So all these options you have to unlock from playing the game. That's cool. I like that a lot. Ooh, I like the spike tail. Bare throat, saddle. Oh, you can armor it. That's cool. Hairy. I like the spikes. I'll do both. Eye color, let's do, yeah, I'll stick with yellow. I like yellow. I like the cross. Alright, that works. For now.
How fare the winds today?
As you explore the Dragon Isles, you'll discover even more varied and unique appearances for your dragon riding companion. Both of you shall be able to travel in style, as one must when exploring the new land. How else do you make the best first impression?
See you up there.
Dragon glyphs and you. Obviously, this is not just Glycera and myself are invested in these adventures. Lythragosa is also excited to help you hone your dragon riding skills, and you have already met Silormu, which is excellent. Kelormu. There are glyphs around the Dragon Isles that will help you learn more tricks and abilities for dragon riding. In fact, there's one right here at the Skytop Observatory. Once you find it, Lagrosa can help you use it. Collect a dragon glyph atop the observatory, and then speak to Lagrosa.
I've already met Silormu, our resident gliding expert. But there is another here who can also teach you about your drake.
All right, guys, I've got to call it here because I have to get ready for work. But I do appreciate everyone joining me today. We got dragon riding. We got level 61. We're almost 62, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said earlier, if you could, please like the video. It helps get the word out there that I'm creating content, and the more likes we get, the more that people watch the video, and it shows up on their feeds. Thank you guys so much for being subscribers to the channel. Welcome back for those that are returning, and we'll make more content later, and with more Dragonflight content, and explore the Dragon Isles on our Dragon back. So yeah, let's do that. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and we'll see you next time.